All right. Who are you and what did you do?
Hi, my name is Carl, and I won my Union Arena locals last Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, and I did so winning with Karapika. Totally the best deck. Definitely not the Bleach deck. No. But yeah, started off, I played 4 Karapikas. The only reason you play him is just because he's a raid target for the big Karapika, this one right here. So he's a pretty must-have. And then continuing on for our 0 cost, I also played 4 of the Satotes. This is just so, because you're trying to rush to 7 just to play the Karapika, so the extra energy that you get by pretty much sacking him at the end of the main phase is very good. And then the consistency booster, it's 4 Zepile. So overall, I'm playing 12 0 costs, and this is just to make sure that we never get an opening hand without a 0 cost, or if we mulligan, we still maximize the chance of seeing more 0 costs. Moving on to our 1 costs, we have 4 Leorio. I really like Leorio. 1, because he lets you bounce his pile to use him again later, but also because your going first turns are very, very good because of Leorio, since you push straight up to, on your second turn, on your 2 action points, you can go directly from Leorio into the next card that we're playing, which is Netero. He's another double energy maker. Essentially, when he's active, he makes 2 energy instead of 1. So just very good for this type of deck where you're trying to hit 7 energy as fast as possible. We do play 1 more 2 cost, and that's the single Karapika. I only play this just in case, just because he has impact and also he's a raid target. He's not actually all that good by himself, since the impact is not active unless you have a 5k character or higher, which is really just any Karapika with Emperor Time or the 7 cost Karapika. For 3 costs, we have 4 of the 2 energy Karapika. Very good card, probably the card that we want to see the most, just because it gets really big, just cause. And also, it's one of the better Karapikas to have in the bench to raid into. And then we also have 2 Basho. Some people are playing 3, but I don't think the step is actually all that important, especially with Bleach being able to just remove it. You want to make sure that you stay at 7 and that you don't get derailed by that by other decks. So just 2. And then for our last energy dedicated card, we also have 4 Neon. This Neon's very good, since the typical turn play is you go 0 cost into Leorio, wherever he is, and then next turn you play this and another 2. So when you play Neon on 7, this is totally 7. If you somehow magically hit the Karapika, you can raid on your Karapika right away. So definitely a very explosive card. Anything that it plays does come out active, so you're able to put pressure on it right away. So overall, has to be 4 of, even though it costs 2 action points, still a very good card. And then our limiteds, we got 4 of the Hunter License. Just helps you make more explosive plays earlier, and also the final trigger that no one ever hits. Well, actually everyone hits except for me. And then also 4 Emperor Times. One of the best cards in our deck, mostly 1 because the trigger is very good removal, but also giving any of our Karapika snipe when most of them have impact is very, very good. So yeah, for some of my flex spots, I am playing 2 Leorios. I really like Leorio. It's kind of an additional win con, being able to give itself impact, and also in the later games, more simplified game states, you're almost always strong off his effect, since they can't afford to lose the body and take the damage. I also have the 1 Hisoka. Only reason I play him is the 4k body, and you can force your opponent to block. So against Bleach, all their bodies are pretty much 4ks after the raid. So if you have the Hisoka still on board, you can make them block with it. If you don't have any Emperor Times, just to make sure that you're clearing board effectively. Then the most important cards in our deck, we have 4 of the Stacker Karapika. The best part about this is it has impact, but it's also a 4k body, so it's just a very large body. It sticks around very well. Lets you keep on playing the game by manipulating the top card of your deck, so you always see the pieces that you need. And then supplementing that, we're also playing, the only reason this deck really works, it is 4 of the Raid Karapika. The entire deck is built around getting to 7 as fast as possible, raiding on it, and just turning the boards by being able to snipe and clear one of their bodies, as well as deal damage to them. Assuming that it ever sticks a turn, 5k is a very difficult number for people to get rid of. So once this is out and it stays for a turn, pretty safe to say you're sticking with it the rest of the game. So yeah, that's the main deck. And obviously we have to play with action points, and I'm playing with my bias, twice Jihyo. This is clearly the reason I won all of my games, because these action points are just so much better than everyone else's. But yeah, that was my Kurapika deck profile. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.